Hi guys, I am here today to work in this little sticker book journal that I made a while ago. I never used it for anything, and I decided that it would be a good thing to use for this Junk Journal July challenge that I am doing. It is called July Junk Journal Challenge, and it is hosted by Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland, and I'll have her channel linked below. Meg from Meg's Journals usually does a Junk Journal July, but she has decided this year that she is not going to be doing it. So Lee wanted to do something similar, but her own thing. She's only doing it on the weekdays, so there will only be 23 videos and not 30 or 31, however many days are in July. And she put the prompt list out very early, so I am actually recording this in the middle of June, so I'm hoping that I will actually be able to maybe get through this whole challenge. You know how that goes with me. I'm not very good at keeping up with challenges, but this one seems super fun, and I'm really looking forward to doing it. The prompts are simple enough for me, and they are fun sounding, so the hashtag is hashtag JJJC2025, as you'll see in the title. And again, I will link her channel in the description. And it is called July Junk Journal Challenge. And the first prompt is torn edges. So what I've decided to do, I've already picked out some papers, is I'm going to tear the papers up and create like a layered look on the inside of my journal covers. I'm not going to do anything with the front cover. I like that, how it is, that it comes from a sticker book. So yeah, I'm just going to layer up some torn edged paper and go from there. Let's see if I can get this working how I want to. I have this piece of coffee guide slash, I don't know what I used for this, I don't remember, Kool-Aid maybe. I actually want to make it kind of a little bit bigger than the page itself, just a little bit. So let's just rip one of these edges to get started. I'm going to do a similar thing to the front and back. Not same exact, but similar anyway. So here we go. Here's a super ripped edge. And then I think this one I will rip. This way. And we're gonna see how far I need to go for it to go a little over the edge. Just a little bit. So this right here. And this paper does not want to rip this way. So I may end up having to rip it some more. Okay. Let's see. I think I like this better. And then this, I'm just gonna rip this way. And I want to see how far it sticks out. Yeah, that is way too much. So I'm probably actually not going to have it stick out like I was originally planning to. If it does a little bit, that's okay, but I'm not going to do like a whole thing. So let's just rip a tiny bit more of this side off. And honestly, probably the whole thing doesn't need. Just some of these super uneven parts. Like that. There we go. Now let's look at it and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that is perfect. Okay, so there is the first cover. Now I'm going to just rip around it, basically. So I'm gonna keep this up here. Try to anyway. And then just rip this as straight as I can. It's already wrinkled anyway, so I don't really have to worry about wrinkling it per se. Alright, whoops. Hopefully that didn't rip too much. And it kind of did. But that's alright. So we'll just go from there. And then this side, let's rip this, and then that. Okay. Okay, yeah, that'll look nice on the back. Actually, I'm gonna rip this a little more. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this one is going in the front with its torn edges. So I am gonna ink around it. This paper is just regular weight copy paper, so it's kind of hard to hold and ink because it's flimsy. I'm gonna do the other side too, since I'll see some of it on the front. Alright, so there's that one, and then let's do this one. Whoops, I forgot to rip the top. There, so now all the sides are torn on this one. I don't think this one's going to be seen on the back cover as much, like on the outside, but I'm still going to ink it anyway. Actually, this will probably be the side that I glue down, or keep up, I mean. Geez, 10 minutes in already, and all I did was rip 2 pieces. Okay. Now, let's get them glued down. I finally refilled my glue. So I shouldn't have any problems with my glue today. Oh yeah, that's coming out nice. Okay. Glue this down right here. All right. And then let's get this side glued down as well. Let's get all this junk out of here. And, yeah, this one's a lot smaller, but that's okay. It is called a junk journal for a reason. And most of the things that I'm going to be using in this journal are going to be coming from this scrap bag that I've had forever. Not really a scrap bag, it's filled with all kinds of paper. And I want to try to use some of it up. Alright, there we go. Let's get rid of that glue right there. Okay, so the next layer on these is going to be these 2. So really, I just need to rip. Let's just rip this up here. Okay, there's that. We'll show about that much. And then I'm gonna rip about right here. Yeah, that's good. And then this, I'm only gonna rip a tiny bit off of here because I like the flowers and I don't want to lose much of the flower. So, alright, it's hard ripping a long strip. This one, I'm gonna have to start about right where the flower ends. So there's that one with all of its beautiful torn edges. Okay, I like that. Yep, looks great. And now, get rid of these. Yes, for these I actually am. I'm throwing them in the garbage can. This one though, I'm not, because it's still definitely usable. Okay, this one, let's just do something similar. Let's rip the top first. And then find where it's about to end and tear that. Oh yeah, this one's a lot smaller. So this one's gonna have to be quite smaller, which is okay. Let's rip it up just a little bit higher. So we'll tear it up here instead. Oh yeah, that's good. And this one I'm gonna tear a little bit in. And then let's see how far over I have to tear this side. Let's go about right here. This will be fine. There we go. Yeah, that works just great. Okay, let's ink these edges, especially because they have that white core showing through. And again, copy weight paper. So it's hard to hold an ink. Almost done with this. Okay, there's that one. These ones. Okay, perfect. Now get them glued down. And then this one. Okay. This one was the smaller one that goes back here. Right there is perfect. And then this one, the flowers that goes over here. All right. Now for this next layer, I don't want to cover up too much of the flowers. So but it looks like I probably will have to. Ooh. All right, these were folded in half, and they already had some ripped edges. Ooh, this is very old. It tears like butter. All right, so I'm not gonna ink this one. It's too fragile. So that's already torn. This side. And then tear this side for the back. Perfect. And I'm gonna put that one right there. Let's just get it glued down now. No inking. Perfect. And then we have this one. Yep, absolutely perfect. There we go. And I have this that I'm going to use as a focal point. I have this one as well. And I have one more somewhere. I have these three. I'll probably use this one and this one. I like that there. So hopefully I like this here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, this I am going to cut around because it is a sticker that I created. Like a sticker collage that I created. So I don't want all of this extra shiny stuff if I don't need it. And then let's cut up here. The other one I already cut around. This one I did not. Okay, so we got this. Perfect. Let's get all these out of here so I don't accidentally stick them down. And love it. All right. And at first I got this white construction paper out, this like faded white construction paper, because I wasn't sure if I wanted this to really stick out or if I wanted it to blend in. But after seeing all of it, and I think it just looks good on the music paper. This one I made a little bit differently than the other one, so it might be, oh no, I guess I already started at one point to undo this one. So there we go. And then put that just right there in the middle. There we go. So that is it for my Torn Edges prompt for the July Junk Journal Challenge hosted by Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland. If you want to join in, please do. It is open to anybody. And again, her channel is tagged down below, or at least in the title bar. It's tagged somewhere. The hashtag will be somewhere. And she has a video of her prompt list. But if you want to know ahead of time, tomorrow the prompt is a touch of gold. So take that as you will. But I really like my Torn Edges prompt so far. I do like how they stick out a little bit, at least in the front. The back was just a little too small, but that's okay. I like the layered look, and I like how flat it is, even though there's 3 pieces of paper and a sticker. So there is the start to my junk journal. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.